Hi everybody, it's Beth. Today I'm starting with this glass jar in vinyl from Dollar Tree. I cut a small section of the vinyl, and on the back side of that I'm tracing out 3 different shaped hearts. So I needed 4 different hearts for each side of the glass jar. I ended up doing 2 of the larger hearts on one side and then 1 of each of the smaller ones. So I just needed to do that times 4. After I had all of them traced, I went ahead and cut each of those out. Next, I just took some rubbing alcohol and cleaned the glass jar. I also removed that lid from the bottom. Next, I'm taking each of the hearts and placing 4 of them on one side of the jar. I used another piece of the vinyl to kind of remove the heart from the backing. Just made it a lot quicker and easier. So again, 2 of the larger size ones I cut and then 1 of each of the smaller ones. And I did that on each side. After I had all of those on there, I'm taking a craft sponge and painting on black chalk paint by Waverly. I started by just doing the main portion of the jar first, and then I'll go back over and fill in the rest of it later. But I did 2 coats of that, drying it in between. And then once I had it completely dry, I'm taking my X-Acto knife and just making little X's on those pieces of vinyl and removing those hearts. So it'll have a little heart window where I had placed the vinyl down. And then after I had that all done, I went back and painted the rest of the jar, that top portion where the lid was, as well as the bottom. And then took a Q-tip with some rubbing alcohol on it and just kind of cleaned up the windows where the hearts are. And then went over the entire jar with a matte varnish by Waverly. And I just used a craft sponge and dabbed it on rather than swiping it on or brushing it on. I didn't want to chance smearing any of the black paint into those little openings. I dried that with my heating tool and then took some black and white twine and wrapped it around the top portion of the jar a bunch of times and then made a little bow. And this twine is also from Dollar Tree. Next, I'm taking some fairy lights. These I get from Amazon. I place a portion of the fairy lights in the jar and then add some glitter hearts from Dollar Tree in there again. Add more fairy lights. Ended up using 2 bags of the glitter hearts. And then I put these different florals in there. Those are also from Dollar Tree. That is it for this project. Thank you so much for watching.